All right, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you tuning in. I know you got better stuff you could be doing with your time. This video is going to be a little bit different than normal. I know I normally go into some kind of heavy and like depressing topics on here, but it actually made me think about something that's the counter to that. And in this video, I'm going to talk about why it's important to not take yourself too seriously. So like I was saying, you know, I had a lot of struggle in my childhood and teenage years, young adult years. So one of the things that is kind of like, it kind of makes you like angry, right? It does. And you actually have a chip on your shoulder. You may not be aware of it, but like for people who come from different places, you know, like your standard American middle class 2-family house in the suburbs, I mean, yeah, it's kind of like threatening to them because they're just not used to people being so ready for anything all the time. Like you're kind of like jacked up because you just, you know, after 10-15 years of living in violence and high crime and always having to watch your back and be on your toes and stuff, you're kind of like a war veteran who came home and can never kind of relax. So like people who aren't used to that, they can pick up on it really quick. One of the things that I had to learn, which I probably didn't get it until I was around 24, 25, and it actually happened when I was taking one of my first vacations, that you could say. It wasn't really a vacation, it was the first time in my life where I actually had saved enough money where for my birthday, I went down to Florida, I went to the beach, and I remember I was about 25 or 26. So I'm sitting there on the beach, my feet in the sand, and I just had the revelation that, you know, I got to stop taking myself so seriously. And the reason why is nobody else is taking you that seriously. So there's no reason for you to do it. So by that, I mean that, yes, got to be on your grind. Always got to be on your grind. Always got to be on your grind. But at the same time, you need to have balance and just knowing how at some time to just kind of like relax and let it go. Because everything isn't life or death. Yeah, so you'll see that more when you move from like a Stratford-Ivory environment into one that's less struggle involved. And I mean, you know, the rappers and everything else, they'll tell you the same thing in their interviews. You know, you grow up in the hood, and that's part of what makes you successful is that edge that you have. But you just really have to learn how to turn it off. And it's very difficult to do because it's like asking you not to breathe. This is a survival mechanism that you've developed over the years, and then you're just asking somebody to take it away. But it's hard, man. Like I said, you gotta laugh sometime, not take yourself so seriously. You know, try to always understand that everybody didn't grow up the same way you did. And not only did they not grow up the same way you did, but like a lot of people, they don't really even care about the way you grew up because everybody's got their own problems. So the same way you want people to be understanding of your viewpoint on things, I had to learn to be accepting of other people's viewpoint on things, even if it's stupid to me, right? But that's your right in America as a citizen. You got a right to be stupid. You got a right to believe in the Easter Bunny. That's definitely your right. So I learned that don't take yourself so serious because nobody else is. Something to think about. Thanks for watching.